Lauren Boebert is, one of the new far-right Congress people, very similar to like Marjorie Taylor Greene, very Trump-like or Sarah Palin-like. It's just really, really, really not bright, but also, for whatever reason, massively aggressive as well. So it's just not a good mix. And but it's okay, because at CPAC she gave a speech and she gave us this moment.
We're here to tell government, we don't want your benefits, we don't want your welfare, don't come knocking on my door with your Fauci ouchie, you leave us the hell alone.
So, there's a lot to say about that, but let me just go ahead and show you a tweet that she did not too long ago to prove the kind of person we're dealing with here. Lauren Boebert said, this is in September 16th, 2020, "I'm living the American dream. I came up from welfare, standing in line waiting for government cheese, to now running for Congress. Let's keep radical socialists out of government so that people can be empowered to lift themselves out of poverty rather than wait on government." Well, hold on. You're admitting in your own tweet you came up from welfare, so you were on welfare, you waited for government cheese, and now you're out of poverty and you made it to Congress and you were able to empower yourself to get to that position. You were able to empower yourself, but you did it with a little bit of help from the government, with the welfare and the food. So you're making the opposite point to the one you think you're making. And that's the reality, that she doesn't view her getting help as like this is a handout or this is an entitlement or this is welfare, even though it's literally welfare. She doesn't view it like that because she thinks, I'm a good person and I'm hardworking and my intentions are pure. Okay, so why don't you grant that same mindset to everybody else in the country? If somebody else falls on hard times, no, it's their fault. Your poverty is your own fault. It's because of your own moral character failings. It's not because of a system that has left people behind, even though we know it's largely because of a system that has left people behind. When we have a massive recession and the unemployment rate spikes overnight, is that just because all those people woke up the next day and decided, I'm going to be lazy from now on? Or is that because of factors in the economy that are bigger than them, and they can't individually override that reality? Which is it? You tell me. We all know what the answer is to it. But listen, she said in that speech, we don't want your welfare, we don't want any of that stuff, we don't want government benefits or whatever. Well, you took the welfare, you took the government benefits, and it helped you better yourself, arguably, because obviously you got other massive failings. But why can't other people have that as well? So you want to take the benefits, but just deny them to everybody else. You just don't want it to help people of color or poor people from Appalachia. That's what it is. I can't stand this kind of thinking, man. I really can't. It drives me absolutely crazy. Everybody else, you go after their intentions and you go after their character, and if they didn't make it economically, it's because you suck and you failed. But for her, I took the government benefits and the help, and I made it, but the reason I made it is not because of the benefits or the help, it's because I'm just a good person. These people really do judge everybody by the size of their wallet. Like, this is the same kind of thinking where people look at billionaires and think, they must just be mega geniuses, and that's why they're there. Like, the rich in society are all just better people or whatever. They're not. They're not. A lot of it has to do with inheritance. A lot of it has to do with luck. Hard work. The hardest working person I've ever met was basically living at the poverty line and worked 3 jobs. Does that person deserve to live just at the poverty line? I would argue no. If that person got help with government benefits, am I going to be against them for that or besmirch them for that? No. They deserve all the help they can get because they're a great person doing great things and the system just sort of left them behind. And by the way, you could definitely interpret what she's saying not just as anti-welfare, also as anti-like Social Security, anti-Medicare, like benefits and entitlements. The reason why we call them entitlements is because you're entitled to them because everybody paid into it over years, and then when you get old enough, you get back for what you put in, right? So it's just this ridiculous anti-government mindset. She never applies to herself or the people she knows. Because we're good people. Don't question our intentions. When we take welfare, it's okay. When we take Social Security or Medicare, it's okay. If others do it, you're a lazy, freeloading moocher, and we need to stop it. There's no consistency. It's rank hypocrisy. There's no principles at play here or ideological commitments. She's just a prick. She's just a prick and a very unintelligent one at that.